not so long ago, there sat an interesting fellow with a white and burgundy hat. After the opening credits rolled, the little creature appeared, and he said,
"My name is Sammy Safety, and this is kind of weird. What is happening to my show? It's full of rhymes. This has never happened before, even at the weirdest of times."
He said this because he didn't know of a narrator, for he had never heard of one before.
"These rhymes are strange, but even though, it won't stop me from doing this show."
He said this with glee, though he is clueless of the monster that would face he.
What to do now, I was not told. I can't even remember what happened on last week's episode.
For a few minutes he thought, then a brilliant idea he got.
I will just simply find a monster that I may fight. I'm sure I can find one before the end of the night.
And so he walked all around, looking for a monster that he could take down. But sadly, he looked in the shop, garden, and aquarium room, but could not find a monster, not even an evil broom. Finally, he went in the kitchen to see if he could take a few bites from a cookie. But he only discovered, unfortunately, that the chef was gone, and so were the cookies.
"Chef, are you hiding somewhere?"
Then Sammy discovered the cupboards were bare.
Huh.
Sammy said as he found a note, probably just something the chef wrote.
Dear Sammy, sorry, but I am running away, for I simply cannot stay. I will be back again someday, but only when that horrible creature is far away.
"What creature?"
Sammy said as he put the note down. Then he heard a noise that made him turn around. Sammy saw sitting on the table was a piece of toast, but this toast was particularly different than most. Sammy stood still, and then he drew closer. He looked down at that thing, fresh out of the toaster. Sammy stared for a surprisingly long time. Then he said,
"This toast looks fine."
Poor old Sammy was just about to take a bite. Then the toast flew high and said,
"Let's fight."
Sammy looked startled. Then he looked quizzically. Then said,
"Why can't you be normal? I am so hungry."
"I am not for eating, you fool. I am a monster and I'm planning to rule."
The toast started laughing, and Sammy looked mad. Whatever will happen, it's sure to end bad. Sammy ran, and then he jumped. He hit the toast, and it landed with a thump. It hit the ground and cracked the floor. Was it going to fight anymore? Sammy waited for it to move. Then the camera guy walked into the room. "Sammy, we're shutting down the building. It's getting late. Whatever it is you're doing, it can wait." Sammy shouted.
"Just hang on."
But when he looked back, the toast was gone.
"Oh, camera guy, do you know what you did? Of this monster will never be rid."
"I'm sorry, Sammy, but we really must go," Sammy said sadly.
"Yes, I know."
And so they left, but still ever knowing that that toast was somewhere and it will keep growing.
Toast. 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 It